Hi guys. Oh, it smells like number two in here, and I just sprayed in the bathroom. Anyways, the video that I meant intentionally tried to post, the thing comes up on my gallery saying video is broken. But anyways, doing a quick update. Update today's. It's probably five something now. Monday, January 9th. So excited. Just had my evening tea. Y'all know me. Put cinnamon in it too, just like I did my coffee. Anyways, I am craving meat like a mother. I had some pig feet last night. Think it would have tasted better if mom fried it in some pancake batter or flour was topped up with some BBQ sauce. But excuse me, the word was not digging my nose. Just had a snack of oatmeal. Had some apple, not apple cinnamon, some kind of apple. Put chocolate syrup in it. Get chocolatey. Polish my nails black again, and I think after when I take this off, um, I'm gonna go ahead and paint both my nails and toes white. So what I'm thinking of doing is going to seeing if I could get someone to take me to Dollar Tree tomorrow and then drop me off by Chick-fil-A since I have a gift card. I just want like a burger or something, like for real. And mom gets paid, but I'm like, then what do you need my $5 for? Cause just think after tomorrow she'll have 3 more days to work and just be done. This is I think it was last week when she went back to yeah, it was last week when she went back to work. So it was a post weekend since winter vacation. But I so badly want a burger right about now. And my mom told me to hold on the five, and I'm like, but you get paid. Why should I hold on my five if you get paid soon? I mean, my mom is saving up much more money than she was when she first started working and had to have people in her family take her to work, pick her up from one school, then take her by another school, then pick her up and bring her back home. So like my entire thing with that if is like no, I'm not working the moment, but if I have $5, why can't I just use the $5? I mean, I can actually never do think about myself. For like the past few years, I really wanted to get more liquid foundation. I haven't been lucky since I got a big chunk of money from my mom, like $20. Not that I get crazy trying to spend it. I'm so afraid to spend it because what if she'll need it? And then right after I spend it, she'll need it. And I'm like, that was great waiting until I actually wanted to spend it. The last time I had that kind of money, I could not even get mascara. Because that's what I really want in some more liquid foundation. My cousin, when we were in Jacksonville, went and spilled up like a brand new bottle that I just got. And I'm like, I don't have any money. I don't even have a job. But it's like kids just don't um process things like adults do. So but then again, I was a completely different child. I mean like my parents would knock me upside my head if I went into someone else's stuff. So one thing I can say is don't do that. You never do stuff like that. But Dick was more pissed off at the fact that she blamed on her little siblings, and I'm like, what? You're too big for that. Don't do stuff like that. You get jumped for doing stuff like that. If you did it to one of those crazy kids at school, they would jump you and deck you out. So if you end up doing that and that happens to you, that's karma. But she's a little bully, and I'm like, that's crazy. Anyways, because mom was talking about I need to get this stuff and that, and I'm like, well, since I'm here, give me the money. I'll go get the stuff. When it comes into shopping, though, I'm not an impatient shopper, but I gotta take my time. But mom just freaks out, and it's like when I'm shopping with my mom, she just gets too spastic, and that's why I get annoyed because I'm like, we didn't come here for you to freak out over stuff. But just calm down. It's not the end of time. But it is so hard for. Well, my bad. Sorry, y'all. It is really hard for me to shop with my mom. Like the vast majority of the time. but I got like I need to get some more nail polish remover. I do know that we need to get some more toilet tissue. But I was like, well, I gotta get to the store. Maybe I guess she wants to wait until the weekend, to get a close relative of ours to take us out. And believe it or not, I really want to stop by Chick-fil-A like tomorrow. Hey, can you take me by Chick-fil-A because I am hungry. There's not really any food, in here. So it's not like mom like when she gets paid, it's not like she can stop by a restaurant to get us, food because it's not like someone is picking her up unless she calls someone to come get her to pick her up from her job. I mean, and she'll probably do that because really I want food like so bad. But okay, this is not. I promise you, it's not gonna be a long vlog. But anyways, I was ranting earlier about pettiness, and I just feel like it's good to be around family, and sometimes it's best to be far away from them as possible. And what I've come to the conclusion is I myself also as a young person need to be away from my family. I know people in Jacksonville that plus I have family there too. I know one person there in Jacksonville. I have a friend there. Then I have family too. But I'm not going to be live but the thing is it's going to be so much easier to get away from them. Not that I don't like them, but it's hard when you're around family. And I understand but the thing is what I really hate is that I'm in a small city around my family. With the people of Tallahassee, they're so freaking small minded. So it's like, that's how it is. Small town people are just, they're simple minded. They really are, and I hate to say it, but it is true. And that's really why I want to get away from Tallahassee. And I've never really liked it. It's just, to me, it's a boring city. It's like, no matter how many times you drive around, all you see is Tallahassee. That's it. But, I mean, it's just so boring. And I hate it. And then these people are just so simple-minded as ever. Like, on 96.1 Jams, or whatever, um, they're like, I remember I heard on a radio station back in the spring of 15 how the people work at the station are so against GEDs, and I'm like, are you serious? You have more successful people with GEDs, honestly, than people with the freaking diploma. You actually have to study just to get it and pass every question to get your GED. So, I mean, those people they get better respect, I think, than people with high school diplomas, and it pisses me off when I hear people, because I'm working on getting my GED, get so pissed off because I have people in my family talk about GEDs are bad, and I'm like, did you fall on your head or something? Since when are GEDs going to be discontinued from the educational system? I honestly feel like if GEDs get taken away, don't just provide Job Corps or the military for people who need to further their education before they can get into college or a vocational school. Make it easier. Make this educational programs easier and better for them to get their education, to get a diploma if you take away a GED. Don't just leave our children of today just stuck. I don't have any children. I'm one of the children of today. And let me tell you, I dropped out of high school. And so, um, I'm starting to get my diploma, and I couldn't get it due to transportation. It's like I wanted to get into a class. One of my friends back in Orlando was in a GED class. I couldn't even get in the class because I didn't really have any way to get down there. I could have caught the bus, but that's so unpredictable. Who's to say that what if you can get up early and whatnot and then still not be able to get there on time? Anything can happen with the buses. A bad accident. So I did not want to risk that on public transportation. I mean, buses really don't take shortcuts unless it's something real serious. And a car, most people, when they want to get to where they go, they're going to do the smart thing and take a freaking shortcut. So that's why I didn't get my GED in 15. And then the job I had was part-time. They made it impossible just for you to get more money and full-time hours. That's a white film. I don't know where the heck it's coming from. That's my thing. So I'm starting to get my GED so I can get on with my life. The place that my mom works at, I want to put in a part-time position because they have a lot of openings for both part and full-time in Jacksonville. I don't know about Orlando though, but I don't want to. I will go back to Orlando, but I'm not planning on going to school there. I'm in love with Jacksonville. Plus, there's more Whataburgers, more crystals. It's a beach town. And I already decided that I want to live in Orange Park, because I want to go to school to be a pharmacist. And not just only that, JU's a pretty good historical school. It's a small town university, but there's also UNF. So if JU doesn't work, I can always go to UNF. But I feel strongly about JU. I just feel good about it. Anyways, like I was talking about the rant with Chick-fil-A. Um, realize that I really can't worry about how people feel, but that's really why I try my best to be away from family, but sometimes you have to come back home. At Tallahassee, you already know, I've talked about I hate the city with a passion. This is not home to me. It's part of a home base, but this city is not going to be my home, especially forever. I have most of my family's here in North Florida, and then I have a relative. I didn't get the chance to meet up. Me and Mom didn't get the chance to meet up with him in Jax, because right after we moved from Jax, him and his wife moved to Georgia, I think to Atlanta. So my entire thing is, like, since it's best to be away, I thought about balancing between Jacksonville, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia, because they also ironically have a cousin that lives in Atlanta. And she's there for her job, I think. And not just only that, she loves ATL. Of course, teeth a little sensitive. But, that's what I wanted. But then again, um, since I'll be back in Jacksonville by the end of pretty much like this summer, going to the fall term of school. One thing I can honestly say is that I can always get with some friends and just drive up to Atlanta to get away. But I will tell you this before I leave Tallahassee. I want to get my gig off the ground. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's still. I will tell you guys later on, but I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm not gonna say what it is. It's gonna just be something that I do for myself to get extra money. Nothing crazy, anything. Something very interesting. But one thing I will say about Tallahassee is that they have they have some really nice restaurants. There's one near, I think it's Lincoln High School. Yeah, it's actually near Lincoln. There's a nice restaurant. I kid you not, if you've been to Winter Park, Florida, in Central Florida, then if you go to this side of town, like the downtown area, like near Monroe, that restaurant kind of gives you like a downtown. Actually, downtown Tallahassee kind of feels like downtown Orlando, just on a much, much, much smaller scale. But when I'm in downtown Jacksonville, I feel like I'm in downtown Orlando for sure. I mean, then there's a 7-Eleven. I'm trying to think where in downtown is it. It's somewhere in downtown Orlando. Really nice 7-Eleven, and I feel like I'm the one in Jacksonville in downtown, right walking distance from the bus station, like 5 minutes. Puts me in the mind. I want to say that really nice one that's not far from the station. It's actually not far from Hillcrest. Nice, huge 7-Eleven. Um, Maybe not Hillcrest. This is the longest I've been from Orlando, and I want to get back because there are some restaurants down there that I still want to get the chance to explore. And at least when I'm in Jacksonville, I want to go with my friends who are pretty much because I want to give people who know the. I already have a friend, but we never hung out. And every time I became friends with someone. I never had the chance to hang out with them or meet their family. Always ended up moving away, which sucks. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can nag I'm gonna see if I can nag my uncle to take me to Chick-fil-A. Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I know it's expensive, but here's the thing. Um, I actually have it on a gift. Well, the money I actually have on a gift card, believe it or not, as crazy as it sounds. I don't think he knows how gift cards work, but I do. I'm very sure he wouldn't mind taking me to Chick-fil-A. I I think I'm gonna pull up the menu now. Hey, what do you guys have at Chick-fil-A? I have this gift card with $10, so what can I get for $10 at CFA? Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.